steak.
Let's agree, and Edie doesn't need to hear this, that when Conan was on this program, I worked for Conan for 7 or 8, 9 years. I forget how long I worked for him.
Yeah.
But he came on this program, and he would do it. He did it after his taping. So we started like at 8 o'clock, and then we did this show, and then we went to steaks at, I don't know, 9:55 at night. Can we now finally agree? That's too fucking late for steaks.
Oh, yeah.
That's too late for steaks, Edie.
Yeah.
You eat meat.
Yeah, I eat meat.
Would you have it at 9:55? A steak.
Maybe if I was in Europe.
Sure. Why is that a European meal? Because you walk it off?
I feel like they all eat so late.
They do.
The Spanish,
Yeah, the Spanish, the Italians.
The Italians.
French, maybe?
Yeah, you hit the streets in Italy like 10 p.m. and people are sitting down for dinner.
It's weird, right?
I love
Have
it.
coffee at
but-
like 10:30 p.m.
Yeah, and so I always try to get to the bottom of it when I'm around that, and I go like, okay, but how does this really work? You guys aren't like going to jobs in the morning, and they always are.
Yeah.
So they're up until 2
Yeah.
They sleep for a little bit.
Yes.
They put their cologne on, I assume it's Italy, and then they go to their job.
Yeah. And I was like, but really, you're going to your job? And they're like, yeah, we just kind of don't. Literally, a dude that I was talking to there not that long ago was like, yeah, that's why we all have this. And he pointed at the bags under his eyes. Mm-hmm. He was like, we just don't sleep a lot. I'm like, that's your answer?
Crazy.
In fairness, the Italian man has bags.
But like, wouldn't you, at least some of them must go, I'm not okay with this. I just would like to feel rested.
But if that's all you know,
yeah, maybe.
Right.
if that's
I
your
don't know.
lifestyle.
It always fascinates and blows my mind. I can't quite get my head around it. So I'm like, every night you're like having something to eat at 10?
That's late.
That's real late.
I'll say this, as a guy that has bags under his eyes on a regular basis.
So
and
do I.
Uses a cream to cover them on a regular basis. I got to move to Italy.
Yeah, get out there.
I'm half Italian. Maybe I just have a bag under one eye.
Get out there.
Get out there.
Well, there are people who are night owls, and I guess for them it'd be great. But you can't you can't assume that every single person in Italy is a night owl. That's insane.
Seems to be.
I just also sort of go like, wow, what if you're trying to like, I don't know, better yourself or like have a different kind of life or like.
What if you're a surgeon?
What if you're a surgeon? Or what if you're trying to get in a pattern of some kind of exercise so you feel better, or some kind of pattern of eating healthy? But I don't know. I think also the food is just inherently
Well, it's healthy. It's just
Healthier.
inherently healthier. We were doing shows there, and we would go. This is Dan and I, my husband, who you referenced earlier.
so that had to be tough. He so only went to the early bird. That had to be rough for him in Italy.
We would go do a show and then go out with the people after, and we would all get plates of pasta, gluten-free for me, which they're really good at there. Everyone would get plates of pasta at like 11 at night, 11:30. And we would all eat them until the plate was shiny.
Of course.
And that's not a weird thing for them to like have a meat or a pasta like that late at night.
Right? You put on Johnny Carson, you have your plate of pasta.
Yeah, and you don't feel like all like, ugh.
You don't.
Yeah.
We went there for our honeymoon, and that's what I mean. Yes, we ate dinner at 9 o'clock at night, and then you walked around
It's the best.
the canals or whatever in Venice, and
dude.
it was the greatest.
The greatest.
And you to your point, you never felt bloated.
Yep.
And I know what I ate.
Yep.
I should have felt bloated.
Totally. And you don't.
Yeah.
I mean, the walking around probably helps a little bit.
It does help.
It does, but also the ingredients aren't trying to kill us like here.
Yeah.
Not making pasta that has to last for 75 years.
I heard the ingredients are a bunch from dead people because the mob killed them and then mushed them up and put them in the gravy.
boy.
That's what I heard.
That's what you heard?
That's what I heard.
You know what that is?
What's that?
That's a spicy meatball.
Right, it is.
Wow.
To hear the whole conversation, subscribe for free on Apple Podcasts or wherever you get your podcasts, or visit nevernotfunny.com.